Please welcome the incomparable John Boyega!
How are you? Some clap. Would you look lovely?
Thank you,
How you doing?
thank you.
How are you? Good to see you.
Come on. Oh, okay. You brought me flowers?
Yeah, I heard, it's birthday season, wanted to get you some flowers, make you feel good, and then baby's going to school today for the first time. I said, here's some flowers for you, Queen.
Oh my God, John.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry again. Thank you.
And I love what you're wearing as well.
Thank you so much. And we're gonna talk about your fashion too, because you wore this purple suit to the premiere
we gotta do
of The
color.
Woman King. I was like, and Jesus wept. That suit was beautiful. What? Okay, let me just start there. Let's talk about this look.
Yeah. I always go color when I go onto the red carpets. I think, when you're a brown-skinned man, brown and color. Yeah. So, but I felt so good. It was an amazing night. Everyone was in town. We were at TIFF screening the
Toronto
Woman King.
Independent Film Festival.
It was great.
Wonderful.
I had a good time.
So when you're smiling there, I know they know I look good.
I know, look, it's all about how you feel sometimes. I looked in the mirror, I was just like, that boy look good.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
You look good.
Oh my God. Well, listen, this is like your season. These two films, starting out with The Woman King. I saw a review that said basically it's a perfect film.
Yeah.
The reviews are crazy celebrating this film.
Yeah.
You are this king amidst all of these queens who are kings, if you will, because it's a brave warriors based on real life, based on true stories of heritage and history people don't know a lot about.
Yeah.
When you first read that script, because I know you're a very well-studied person. I follow you on social. I told the audience you're on my list of dream guests. I've always wanted you on this show. I am too. So you're reading this script. Did you get goosebumps? What was that feeling?
I first heard about this story years prior in Nigeria. I was actually in Nigeria on a research trip, and they were talking about making this story about the Dohimi women, about this all-female military unit who were just, protecting their king. And then years later, as Hollywood is, it takes a long time to get a movie like this made. Yeah. And Viola Davis and Julius of Juvie Productions came in and made it work. So years later, here we are with it developed. And I was excited to just read it. And as I turned each page and I saw that the top 6, top 8, top 10 leads of this are black women, are brown-skinned, dark women. I said to myself,
This is it.
I'm coming up in this,
We play the clip where the king says sometimes a mouse can take down an elephant. Yeah. And I thought about you because here you were, never small, always big, but then you were on a global stage. Yeah. And you had this enormous fame. So if Hollywood is this elephant, you were this young guy coming in, shaking up Hollywood.
I mean, we're just teaching the elephant how to move a little bit. Do better.
Do better.
Yeah, do better.
So you challenge the establishment. You challenge what people saw in heroes and what they're supposed to look like in franchise like Star Wars, for example. This show is about life is like a movie. When you first recognize and realize, I am now a global superstar overnight to the public. You worked hard a long time, but overnight it looked like you had just rocketed out of nowhere. What does that feel like for you? Or at that time?
You just feel like you have to accept that your old life is gone. And there are maybe elements of it that you'll keep. But in the way in which you relate to the public, the way in which you move and travel, where you decide to go out to, will change significantly because,
Was fame what you thought it would be at that point?
I mean, to a certain extent, but I think each flavor, it depends how you were living your life prior. I'm a homebody. I like being at home. So it's not really too much of a problem or an adjustment for someone like me who's in the house all the time. Whereas if you go out and you like to be in several different spots and you like to be out there, it can be much more of an adjustment because you're having to interact with the public a little bit more. But I adjusted myself to it. And a lot of it is great, you can run out of cash in the gas station and just pull down your mask and someone probably gonna give you, you know what I mean? Yeah.
They're like, that's John Boyega. Let me come here. You know,
there are perks. There are perks.
there are perks. And when we come back, I want to talk to you about you revealing that there are perks, but the challenges that you faced that made you take the break. More with the John Boyega after the break. Welcome back to season 4 of the Golden Hour. We're in conversation with the Golden Man, John Boyega, one of Hollywood's hottest young stars. You're now 30?
30, yeah, just turned the big 3-0.
You just turned the big 3-0.
Yeah.
You made this bold move, which I talked about a little bit at the beginning, to take this break. Take me into your life that was like a movie when you decided to take that break.
I guess, you know, get into a career where you're successful, and thank God for the opportunity, but then the responsibility comes. Now you have to do the job, right? And you have all these other sides of your life that don't stop. Your personal life, my relationship with my parents, you know, spiritual life, all these things. But the career has such a footprint in our day-to-day lives, in our goals, in how we even live, that sometimes we get so fixated into the career and we deny other aspects of our lives attention.
So the career was consuming you.
It was consuming me. The schedule was back to back. I didn't compartmentalize in the right way, and I didn't have that balance.
Yeah, it's so brave of you to talk about it as from a mental health perspective, because we're now seeing that with your generation more than ever. When you told all of the powers that be, I'm taking a break, I'm sure there were some who said, you can't do this, you're hot.
Yeah,
you gotta strike where the iron's hot.
Yeah, strike when the iron's hot, for sure. But at the end of the day, if I, you know, reach new opportunities and I'm not the best I can be, then I ruin the potential of where I could have gone to. So I said, nah, I need my mental. Like, I need to be able to be well rested. And it happens in all careers, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to get rest in order to do more.
Where did you get that fortitude? Again, because people have you in the hunt in life. Life has you in the hunt. I did an interview once, I said, I was so busy growing other gardens, I never stopped to smell the flowers of my own, because I was just like, okay, next job, next this, next that. Because we are told that's what success is, to keep working hard all the time.
Yeah.
Where did you get that I guess that knowledge to know to walk away? Were you raised that way? Was it
in being raised that way to a certain extent? But I can't lie, we were too broke to rest, so we couldn't like necessarily get all the rest in the world. But coming to a place of comfort, for me, I just had to define what balance is for me to be able to feel comfortable, for me to be able to operate. And
what was the thing you did in that break that you most cherish?
Oh, it's the reading. Really? It's the reading. It's the listening to music. It's the silence when you wake up in the morning. Being able to hear your own thoughts, organizing things. Sometimes we have so many aspects of our life that we haven't even organized, and we've left it years and it's piled up on us. So I could organize my life. I could make more intentional goals. You know, I could cream the middle part of my back, because when you're busy, you miss that spot. So there was just little things.
So you could put lotion on the middle back?
Yeah, man, I could. I just felt free to be me in a free environment, to naturally heal, for my body to do its thing, for my mind to do its thing, and recoup and be ready for the next stage.